Paslay. Tonight I will inform you on how to cook my spaghetti. I started cooking at a young age. My mom taught me everything I know. Our spaghetti was always my favorite. I was a picky kid, so my mom was nice enough to alter the recipe so I didn't have to pick out the yucky stuff, like the onions and bell peppers. Luckily, it didn't change how good it was. First, we brown our ground beef, and then we drain off the grease. We always use about 3 pounds or more instead of the 1 pound the recipe calls for, so we can have leftovers. Then we put the ground beef back into the pot and add Hunt's or off-brand garlic and herb pasta sauce. I like to add 1 or 2 cans of tomato sauce and diced tomatoes for the ones who love tomatoes. Then I add all my seasoning. I normally use Italian seasoning, onion powder, lots of garlic powder, and salt and pepper. You can change them. I don't always use the same kind or amount. I don't mind the icky stuff anymore, so sometimes I will add diced onions or bell peppers. After you've added all your ingredients to your sauce, mix it well and bring it to a boil. I usually cover it and let it simmer while I cook my pasta. Cooking noodles or pasta isn't easy for everyone, but I think I can explain it in a way that it can be. It's very easy to cook pasta. It's very easy to cook pasta too long, and then it becomes soggy and sticky and gross, and no one likes sticky pasta. For my spaghetti, I like to use vermicelli pasta. It's a little thinner than spaghetti pasta. To cook your noodles, get a medium-sized saucepan, fill it 3/4 of the way full of water, and then add a teaspoon of olive oil or butter and a little bit of salt. Bring the water to a boil, then add your pasta. I always break mine in half to make them shorter. Let it boil on medium for 8 minutes. They should be perfect, but I always check before I drain them. By now, your spaghetti sauce should be ready. If it looks a little watery, take off the lid and let it simmer for a while to get rid of the moisture. The longer it simmers, the more seasoned your meat gets. So if you're fixing a salad or bread, you can let it cook until you're ready to serve it. Usually, I don't add my noodles to the spaghetti sauce like some do. I know people like having different amounts of sauce and noodles, so it's just easier that way. Sometimes I will pour my sauce and noodles into a casserole dish and spread shredded cheese on the top of it to make cheesy spaghetti. I stick it in the oven under the broiler just long enough to melt the cheese. Now you know how to make my spaghetti. It's easy for anyone to make, and it doesn't take very long to cook. If you would like more instructions, I have a few suggestions. Bell's Best cookbooks you can use for exact measurements on my recipe, and a couple of websites for different ideas on Today's in Mississippi and Pinterest. Thank you.